Welcome back. Now, In a Different Time is a reflection of the dualities of growing up and living in South Africa, where the underlying violence of a scarred society is set off against the simple routines of my daily life, interposed with childhood memories. That is how artist Johann van der Schijff describes his latest exhibition, which opened on Thursday at Fried Contemporary in Pretoria. The exhibition showcases a collection of metal and bronze sculptures that are more reflective of this country and the artist's context, alongside hardwood sculptures that focus more on van der Schijff's personal truth and space. Well, joining us live from our Sea Point studios is Johann, who is here to tell us more about In a Different Time. Good morning, Johann. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning, Lebo.
Johann, give us a brief synopsis of what In a Different Time is. What is the exhibition about?
Well, I think your introduction said it all. As I go about every morning when I feed the dogs and I have my morning coffee and then drive to work, and you put on the radio and you hear about all the things happening in South Africa, a lot of violence, a lot of people affected by violence. It's such a difficult thing to reflect on, and how do you bring these two realities together? So I think the exhibition is an attempt to make sense of all of this.
I mean, speak to us about the process of putting this work together. I mean, you use unconventional methods to produce them. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's basically, I use three different types of mediums. The one body of work in the exhibition makes use of more traditional sculpture materials like metal and bronze and stainless steel. And then there's some works that's made out of leather. And then the majority of the exhibition is made out of wood. I've used hardwoods out of South Africa, so kiaat and a wood they call panga panga. And then I combine that with wood that you will typically find in Europe, like lindout or limewood or beech. And that also reflects my own heritage. My family originally came to South Africa from Holland, and then we've been living in South Africa for a very long time. And that's why I'm using the indigenous woods to make the work from. The wooden pieces, I've also used computer-aided design and computer-aided manufacturing techniques to produce them.
Now, for you, what is the biggest duty or responsibility to society or those who get an opportunity to observe your work?
Well, I think I'm sure my experience of making sense of society is not the isolated experience. So, it's always difficult to speak for other people. But by talking about these things in my own life, I hopefully also touch other people might also be touched by that, and they might have similar questions. Of how you go about living here.
Now, briefly describe how living and working in South Africa has or is for you, especially concerning that it is a big subject in the exhibition.
Well, Lebo, I also am a teacher. I'm an academic. I teach at the Michaelis School of Fine Art, UCT's art school. And these are subjects that we talk about as both as a lecturer and as the students who are there, and it's a constant area. A lot of people of artists living here, those are the subject matter that they talk about. So hopefully, when people go to the exhibition, it will speak to them.
All right. Johann van der Schijff, thank you so much for talking to us. Johann van der Schijff's latest exhibition is currently on at Fried Contemporary in Pretoria. and it is titled In a Different Time and reflects on both his society and personal path. The exhibition is on until the 25th of February, and more information about both the artist and his work on www.johannvds.com. Let's take